Welcome back to 1 Lesson 3 Maths. This is the 23rd of January 2023 IGCSE Booster playlist. We've got question 6 here, which I'm just about to read through. So, Building has a successful construction company. After building an incredible complex of luxury igloos, he receives a payment of 4.5 times 10 to the $6. He pays his assistant with 2.2 times 10 to the $4 again. He then invests the rest of the money in a rather special account that pays 4% simple interest for the first 2 years and then 5% compound interest for unlimited years after that. Write down how much money he pays to his assistant as a normal number. Part B, that was part A that we just had. Everyone likes a good part A. Now part B, how much money will his investment be worth after 5 years? And this is worth 5 marks. So, if you would like to have a go at this question now, please pause the video before I proceed with the explanations and solutions. So, part A. Write down how much money he pays his assistant as a normal number. So we've got a number in standard form, and that is 2.2 times 10 to the 4. So we need to work out what that is. Let's do it carefully. 2.2 times 10 to the 4. Now 10 to the 4 is 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. And basically it's 1 and 4 zeros. It's 10,000. So 2.2 times 10,000. Remember your units because it's dollars. It's 22,000 that he's paying to his assistant. So that's part A dealt with. Now we'll move on to part B. So part B asks us how much money his investments will be worth after 5 years. Now, first of all, we've got to find the value of the actual investment because he's paid some of the payment to his assistant and he invests the rest of the money. So 4.5 times 10 to the 6. 10 to the 6 is a million. So we're going to work out what that is as a normal number. So 10 to the 6 is 1 and 6 zeros, just as 10 to the 4 was 1 and 4 zeros. So 4.5 times a million is 4,500,000. So that's the size of the payment. We now need to subtract 22,000 from that value, and that gives us 4,478,000. Don't forget your dollar sign because we're dealing in money. So now we need to look at the information that the question gives. It says that we have 4% simple interest for the first 2 years. So I'm going to work out my multiplier for this. So simple interest is the percentage times the years added on to the 100% that you already have. So we've got 4% multiplied by 2 because it's 4% for 2 years, and that is 8%. So 100%, which was the principal value, plus 8% is 108%, and therefore our multiplier to represent this 4% simple interest for 2 years is 1.08. So we're going to take our amount and we're going to multiply it by 1.08. Now, we also need to deal with the second part of the interest, which is the 5% compound interest for unlimited years after that. Now, the question does say 5 years. Now, if 2 years have represented simple interest, 5 years means that the compound interest is going to represent 3 more years. Now, this is important because for compound interest, I say compower, and it's always going to be the multiplier to the power of years or periods. So, to work out our multiplier, we've got 5%, so 100% plus 5% is 105%. So our multiplier is going to be 1.05, and rather than timesing it by the number of years, for compound interest, we put it to the power. Compound, compower, so it's times 1.05 to the power of 3. Now this is a job for the calculator, so we can enter this into the calculator, and we get 5,598,552.33. Obviously, with money, you've always got to remember that it's necessary to write 2 decimal places. So, hasta la pizza, arrivederci. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe to the 1 Lesson 3 Maths page. We'll see you next time.